Welcome back, fellow Bandicoots. This is me, Rich Renegade, bringing you guys and girls the fourth installment of the Crash Bandicoot 100% playthrough, let's play, walkthrough, chill play, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to start Heavy Machinery, which, again, I quite like the stage. Theme's actually pretty memorable. Got different enemies this time, which is all nice. All very, very nice. And I'm telling you, if you have not seen the Insane Trilogy version of this, go look at it. You're doing yourself a disservice if you haven't even looked at it already. And that's a little hidden area. And the thing that I kind of like about the Crash Bandicoot games is that there's very subtle things they do to kind of hint you that there's like a hidden sort of area somewhere like that. Like, why would there be two enemies apart from each other and allowing you to drop down the middle where it's sort of in the middle of the pipe? Like, it makes you wonder, you know? Like, curiosity. Sometimes, but most of the time, it'll be a secret. Sometimes, there's nothing. And why am I spinning this when I've got 98 lives? Because we're going to get 99 lives easily. We will end on 99 lives. Maybe 100. I hope they keep that glitch in the Insane Trilogy. Oh, there we go. Don't like really doing that. Could be holding left for your life. Got these little floor pads are going to drop. I don't know what they're meant to be. I think they're meant to be like toads, maybe? Robotic toads. You know, I don't actually think they tell you in Crash Bandicoot 1 what they actually are. It's only in Crash Bandicoot 2 they actually tell you what the enemies are in the manual. So you'd have no way of knowing just by other than just quoting nicknames. I'm just looking through it. No, it doesn't. It literally gives you the boss sort of descriptions. Right, I'm just gonna skip most of this. Only because we don't need to do it. We can just literally just go straight through it. But anyway, let's walk on down here. Oh, I would jump down here. And got all the hot pipes. And that, what was that sound effect? That sounded a little odd. Could have got invincibility, but never mind. Let's ride this down. You can jump here, but I'm trying to get to the side of it. There we go. Hang on. Let me do it again. And it should fall. Never mind. I was hoping we'd fall all the way down there, but never mind. We didn't. And where we can make it, you know, I'm gonna make the jump. There we go. Let's see, can we get Embryo's bonus done? I'm gonna say we can. I'm going to say we can. And this would be a nightmare to get all of the boxes when the Insane Trilogy comes out. It doesn't matter. Even if I spun it, it still would not have saved me. Thank goodness for replays, though. Well, that's good. Can't even jump up right. Hey, there we go. Let's go on up here, and that should be, you know, there we go. That should be both boxes, and that is us done. Now, there's quite a few stages in Island 3, so this is probably going to be, I'd like to say a few parts, possibly. And then we've got to do a whole backtracking, and that's another thing altogether. Save that. we go. We've got Cortex Power. Now, this is the one where we cannot get the gem just yet, because we need the blue gem, which we don't have. I'm just skipping that for the moment. But it's pretty interesting, because it gets like a little camera shot, or panning shot. There's more routes we're going to take, we can take, so let's just take the left one. Because I'm left-handed, and, you know, this guy's got guns. No power for the Witch Doctor. I'm gonna get... Okay, I was gonna say, that's gonna not help at some point. It really doesn't matter if I die. I don't want to particularly, but... Another cool thing about the game, though, is the lighting. Again, for its time, I think it's pretty good. You've got like a little green tint on sort of Crash Bandicoot when he's jumping over the acid, which is always cool. Jump in the middle. Boink! There we go. And we're there. And I was going to say we missed a whole slew of boxes. Whole slew of them. That's a lot of boxes. And a lot of them are... Well, a few of them are in the secret area, but they activate like a box that will activate the bridge. We've got generator room, which I think for Island 3 is probably my favourite stage. Probably that, actually, it's probably that and lab. Now, neat little fun thing. Cortex has no N insignia on his head. There, like at all. You should be able to see it, but he has no N there at all. It wasn't near at that point, there's no life there. Just gonna run back here. But another thing is you've got like a little sort of black smog coming up, and not that. There's like an echo when you destroy their TNT. Or just seems louder in this level. Again, it's like neat little touches. Makes you appreciate the design of it more so. I'm kind of surprised I didn't do another level like this actually in this game. Like, same themes, you know, different level or platform and design. And there we go. And those cameras we can spin, so not actually that much of a threat, just a more of an annoyance because those platforms will just drop straight away. And we can spin twice, and yeah, so that double one wouldn't have been an issue. Now I got a taunting bonus round. Let's see, can we do taunt this bonus round? I'm going to say we can. Oh, why did I skip? Oh. Overconfident? I think not. More like overskilled. But we are right. We're getting near to. We're actually only halfway through the stage. I find it weird because that's just around the halfway mark. Like, just about. And this little guy. You know what? I'll take a hit if I have to. Oh, God. It's not this one. Where's the really fast one? There is a box up there. Not a box. There is a life up there. I don't know how I know, because I've done it before. Let's get on this there and ride this down here and whoop, spin that one. Ignore that one. Leave that camera alive. It's a googling crash she is. It's this fast one over here. It's gonna be the problem. Never mind, he's not. Apparently everything's going to be a problem in this game for me. Now do exactly the opposite, which is what I want. Okay, skip that platform, there we go. Does absolutely nothing off and then save a few seconds. funny enough, these blue ones will not hurt you at all. Because, of course, they're just not powered up. We've got the CEO, PINSTRIPE Portolotti. And, of course, he will be a boss that will be coming up very soon, actually. Very, very soon. Let me get the gem in this, which is the orange gem. So that's a few more. There's another level or 2 you can backtrack. So we're getting a lot of the color gems. I think there's going to be a few that are going to be a bit of a pain, but we can do it. We can do it. The toxic waste. This isn't another sort of unique one where there's only one of them in this game. Funny thing is, the acid thing, or the reflection, isn't really relevant or too prevalent in this. I mean, you can still see it. You can see it like a teeny bit. And I've got invincibility, so you know what this means? Run through. Okay, I'm surprised I couldn't hit it that way. Can't spin it now, you can't. Oh, you can just roll over it like that. And to be fair, this stage, when I was little, it was hard. But of course you just get the rolling barrels, and we're going to get something different. Not yet. You know what, that's fine, I'll take a hit. Didn't really want to there, but you know. Gotta be a bit more careful. You see the jumping barrel? There he is. And it's gonna alternate, it'll be jumping, rolling, rolling, jumping. It's kind of, I want to get into the middle a bit more, there we go. Don't see if I hear a bouncing barrel. I hear a bouncing Betty. And there's not that much further to go after this. It's a very short stage, actually. And we made it. Like, the only benefit, actually, for the 20 bonus rounds is that you can save, or you can get a password. If you didn't have a memory card back in the day. Oh, that was the only real benefit to it. Really. And then they'll all change in Crash Bandicoot 2. I can probably... Oh, there we go. Just thought I'd just do that, just so I can have a Aku with me. What boxes did I miss? Which ones? I have to go back and replay that. Right, that should be all the boxes. I don't know. You know what's funny? I'm gonna probably find out what boxes I missed when I watch this back. But I don't honestly know what boxes I missed. Maybe it's getting to that time of night. Maybe. But we got the blue gem. Favorite color. So. With that being said, we're 63% of the way through the game. So we're getting there. We've got 10 more levels to go. Well, I'm not going to count one of them, because one of them technically can be completed like near enough straight away, which is, yeah. That's the only thing. So now we've got Pinstripe. So it says, a cross between a local furry omnivore and several cheesy gangster movies, Pinstripe is loyal to the Don of Doctors. This is highlighted, by the way, and makes no bones about protecting his employee with his wits, his skills, and a fully loaded Tommy gun. So it seems like Don of Doctors was, maybe they're going to do like a little thing about it, which, again, never really mentioned anything. But it's interesting that he's the Don of Doctors, and they gave him that sort of like little title. But anyway, this is basically like a little hide. Just hide, take cover, and he'll shoot, and he'll eventually get his Tommy gun jammed. I do like this to generate in the background, and sort of the artwork to the left and right. Like the Pinstripe one, and even the Cortex one. Even like the rug. It is very detailed. Spin him and run back here. Nakaku's just like floating there, like, yeah, Dude. You know, I can probably just disable his gun, but I'm not going to. Just sort of floating there. And then he's going to stand on there. And he smashes the generator, and that is Pinstripe done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a start on the next few levels that are available. So we'll start the high road before we do the dreaded level. Yes, we don't even make a reference to it. So now we're back up to 99, that's good. Little secret bit back here. Very, very sneaky. Now this one, I don't believe there's a jump path, so we should be able to get all of them. All the boxes. Provided we don't die and blooming hog gets out of my way. Like now. There we go. There's a life up... I think there's a life up here. Try it! No, never mind. I'm not gonna go for it. Believe there may be, but don't quote me on it. Yes. Why did I do that? Kind of annoyed at myself. This is the thing. I'm not even tired. Clearly, I ain't paying blimmin' no attention because I'm just dying at bloody obvious things. Just jump on in. There we go. Go over him. We don't even need a toe off this one. This one we do. Don't need him for that. Like I said, we're just going to speed run this. Come on, get to the edge. Get to the edge. I will boot you near the edge. Okay, that wasn't ideal, but I'll take it. Spin all that. There we go. Blinking hog. Funny thing is, once you get over him, he doesn't chase you, which is actually really helpful. This makes life a lot easier once it's off the screen. Don't know if you go back if he reappears. I'm not even going to bother trying that. Just hold X, and we're good. And you can see there's a box up there. An extra life. Again, like very subtle things that you wouldn't really notice how much. I'm going to skip a turtle because why not? They're just sleeping. A little snooze. And now we got this bonus round. Again, I don't believe the Tony bonus rounds get that hard. They're pretty easy for the most part. I'm gonna fall down here because why not? The one thing I'm going to want to know is the Insane Trilogy. Now, they're going to have to change that because all the boxes count for bonus rounds. How are you going to break that box there? Like, I don't get that. How are you going to even... Unless they put like a TNT right at the end and then you break it that way. Maybe. Oh, that didn't even go to 20, but apparently it counts. Even she was just looking at that box like, yeah, how are we going to break that? But, you know, we'll find out. We'll find out one way or another. And we've got these turtles now, so just gotta be a little careful. Oh! I don't know why I jumped over there, because there's not a secret bit there. And that's the high road. Which is pretty easy, and I believe we will get a gem. I say it's like I'm going to get, but I really don't. So we've got 69%, which is awesome, and that is where we're going to end this part. part number 4. So I thank you guys and girls for watching once again. If you have anything that you should say, put it down in the comment section down below. And please remember to share and subscribe this video for more Crash greatness in the future. But until the next part 5 where we do slippery climb, hopefully all goes well. Maybe, don't know. We will see you guys and girls then.